Hey there folks, I'm here in my backyard and just wanted to do a quick video on my Trachycarpus fortunei and Trachycarpus wagnerianus, both of which were chugging right through this winter, doing really well. And then what do you know, as with many palms, all palms really, they take time to show damage usually. And unfortunately, just a few weeks ago, got spear pull, and I pulled the spear, pulled right out. The spear on the fortunei, I'd say probably starting around a month ago, started to change color and get that, sort of like freeze dried look. And that's when I suspected it's probably gonna pull. Then eventually it ended up pulling out. And then my waggy I was more surprised about. The interesting thing is that waggies traditionally, I've heard that they're a little more or a little less hardy, but I've heard more people say that they're a little bit less hardy than fortunei, which is interesting because, it just breezed right through. It did so much better than my fortunei, but then it I guess ended up pulling eventually after the fortunei. Now, that doesn't mean that fortunei is necessarily less hardy, because this fortunei here, you see they're different sizes and everything, and part of that's because I planted this in November, December of last winter. Didn't know much about planting time and everything. That was a big mistake, and it got really stunted after last winter. The other one got spear pull, and that was a bad story, but this one actually made it through without spear pull last winter, but it's just been stunted ever since. Put on very little growth this past season, so it's sort of been like that ever since. And you can see, as with both of these, they're still pretty nice and green. The petioles, even down to the growing point, they're still pretty green, so that's good to see. I'm just worried about as things take time to show damage, how the recovery is going to go. But I have a feeling they'll recover. This spear was definitely more mushy than the other one, but I really hope it's going to recover. Waggy, I'm definitely very hopeful for. You can see, thankfully, they're still nice and green, the fronds, so that's good. And I've had, palms, the spear pulls out and the fronds stay green all the way through. So let's just hope for that. And because this is a nice palm, and it was one of the first palms that I planted in the ground along with my other fortunei. So that was, which ended up dying, unfortunately, but that was such a special palm to me. And I got these seedlings here from my friend Caleb, doing awesome. You can see there. And in here, this is my wagnerianus. Put on a ton of growth since I planted it last March from Virginia Beach, Pungo Palms, and put on a lot of growth. Put this nice new not maturish, but it had all these weird dwarf fronds, and then it put out this nice maturish looking one, which is beautiful. Last season, put in a lot of growth. I was really pleased to see that. But as you can see, the spear ended up eventually pulling out, so that kind of sucks. But let's just hope that it'll make a nice and speedy recovery. Put hydrogen peroxide on these today. I've been doing that a number of times, especially with the needle palm and then the camera offs in front. So that's up to 4 now with spear pull, and it looks like it'll stay at 4, thankfully. Sable mine are both doing well, one at the front as well. Trachys took this winter like a champ. You can see the spear looking absolutely flawless, nice and firm, incredibly firm. This thing is really, I think, the king of Trachys from what I've seen. Obviously these are smaller. I didn't have a big trach in the ground. It's really hard to say, but it's certainly proving their hardiness here. And I think that if any trachy could be considered on the more fully hardy side here, it's definitely Trachys. I'd love to see how it does in those bad winters like 2014. But obviously I would rather protect it in teen or single digit temperatures. So we'll just have to see how it does, but did incredibly well. Again, zero protection on any of these this winter. This is how they were the whole winter. So we'll just have to see how these do, but I just want to let you guys know about that. Get your thoughts, please let me know. And also, by the way, I was going back now weeks, it started 2 months ago, and then I catch up a little bit, and then I get behind, and then I'm probably 3 weeks behind or something now, or at least 2 on comments. And I do want to respond to all your guys' comments. And usually I try to give a nice long I try to be thoughtful in my response. I might be a bit quicker just responding now, but if you guys have commented on my videos in Miami or stuff, or more recently than that, basically since then, and you haven't noticed a reply, then that's because I haven't replied yet. But believe me, I will get to those, and I want to read all of them and reply to them. So if you're waiting for a reply, please know that I will reply to you guys. Gonna catch up on that hopefully over the weekend or sometime soon. And I will catch up with you guys. But I just want to get your thoughts. Let me know, and I'm hopeful that at least I'm hopeful that these 2 palms will recover. My camera ops less less certain, certainly. Needle palm, maybe one of the suckers. I don't know about the main trunk. We'll just have to see, but thankfully these are still nice and green. The fronds are, so that gives me hope. All right, we just want to share that with you folks. But thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Stay tuned for more videos. Take care. This is here, Montgomery County, Maryland's Zone 7A/7B. And yeah, happy palm growing, folks. Take care.